Hi, this is Hugo Messer, CEO of Bridge, and this is the second in a series of tips and tricks on how to manage global teams. And today I want to share some tips about how to organize project management. I think the first thing which is very important is that you get the right project manager, and this is often underestimated by companies who start with offshoring. It's very important that you have a senior project manager who has experience in dealing with deadlines and is seasoned in dealing with his emotions here, because if you have a project manager that has a lot of temperament and that starts shouting whenever a deadline is not met, this can create problems in general, I think, in project management, but specifically if you work across borders, because more factors like language, culture make the project management more complex. And I also think that the person should be technical savvy, so he should be able to help the people that are programming on the software offshore inside the project, so inside the technology. If they have a question about how to make a certain variable or whatever, he should be able to help them. I think the second point is to have a very solid infrastructure. So you need to think about what are we going to do in terms of developing on a local system versus developing on a web server, or are we going to give them access to our local network where they work on the local server. These things have to be thought out very well in the beginning so that you are up and running before the cooperation starts. The third one is about project management tools. There are a lot of tools today in the market, and the two things that I hear very frequently the last few months is Jira. Jira is a product of Atlassian and is widely used and facilitates also agile development methods. And the second one is Redmine. And for example, this week I heard from a client that they use Redmine in combination with JIT as a version control system, and Jira has this possibility as well. Both systems make it possible to see the issues or the tasks in your system and link that directly to the code which is made for that specific task, so that if you go into the task and you want to see what your programmer has done, you can directly see what code he has developed to produce a certain functionality. So this kind of tools facilitates the way you can work with your global team. And I think the fourth, and this is a very important one, is that if you choose the right infrastructure, if you choose the right tools to work with, also create clear understanding of how you're going to use those systems. Because what I regularly see is that people use very good systems, but people in the offshore team and the onshore team use it in a different way. So create a guide for you specifically, for your situation, on how you use that specific system, so that everybody's clear about it and you don't get a system that starts growing with a lot of information that you don't need. Thanks for watching, and see you at the next episode.